time of the week again. Prepare yourself for the surveyors of sauce, the sultans of spaghetti, the whispers in your ears. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the What's Your Spaghetti Policy podcast. Now, here are your hosts, Alex and Jacob.
Born ready, pal.
Dude, aren't you always, man? You know, you're...
I'd
say you're probably one of the more ready people I know.
Just in general?
Just in general. Yeah, you're like, I feel like I could come to you with an emergency and be like, all right, let's go. Let's hop to it, you know?
I do kind of agree. I feel like I'm pretty even keeled and well prepared.
Who do you think's not ready? Who's a not ready person in our friend group?
You.
I'm ready all the time, dude. What are you talking about? I'm always on. You can call me
actively
4 o'clock in the morning.
trying to avoid things. Yeah, I feel like if I called you at 4 o'clock in the morning, you'd be like, buddy, man, that sucks. Like, let me know if I can do anything for you, but like you would not be awake already.
I mean, it just depends. It depends honestly what it is, you know.
You would try in every possible way to be like, yeah, man, just like let me know, like let me know if I can help you or anything. Like you wouldn't actively extend your hand for help. You would put the facade as if you were.
Yeah,
like
you always want to come off like you're genuine, like caring, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like if someone was like, all right, can you come to my house right now? You'd be like, what? Dude, I mean, Shelby's still asleep. The kids, they might get up, like, you know.
Oh, no, I think she would understand.
I know, I'm just.
It is one of those things, dude, like, in my mind, if somebody calls me at 4 o'clock in the morning and they're like, hey, I need you to come over to my house right now, you've murdered somebody, right? You've murdered somebody. You want me to help hide the body. I'm going to have to say, hey, give me a little bit more pretext as to what's going on before I like venture over there.
It would be one of those situations where like if like Christina needed to go to the hospital and someone needed to be here with Zoe, but like her parents weren't in town.
Oh, absolutely. I've been there in a heartbeat. Yeah.
It'd be like one of those situations.
Or if you need me to watch, if it was like, you need me to watch the dogs for an hour or two while you take somebody to the hospital.
Let the dogs out. Like,
yeah,
something
shit,
like
dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
Like that, those thoughts have crossed my mind where I'm like, well, like what happens if like I got, you know, like
if you need me to hide a body though?
Because there's
no thanks.
A couple years ago, I mean, Zoe was like maybe 4 or 5. I got a kidney stone and like I had to like I think I had to drive myself or maybe Christina drove. I think Christina drove me there. And then, like, her mom came over and watched Zoe, and then she drove home, and my dad had to come to the hospital and drive me back home.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I mean, we made it work, but I don't even know. What are we? Oh, we're just talking about being ready.
Yeah,
I feel like my demeanor, like, I can handle those big situations. I've always been able to do that. Like, I can just, like, get up and go. Like, when Zoe had that, like, seizure, I was like, we gotta
yeah,
go. Like,
you've had, like, legitimate life events, like having the seizure and whatnot, where you're like, shit. I'm
very calm.
Knock on
pressure.
wood. Like we've not had anything like super bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
great movie.
Which also, yeah, it's a good movie. But also, like, I don't want to have to be the person and know what I would do in a situation where somebody breaks into my house in the middle of the night. Right? I don't like that. For sure. It's not a fun thought, but
yeah.
You know.
Like I've always just been really calm under pressure, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty calm.
But you know, we're coming to a close, buddy.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean the year 2025.
Nah,
simultaneously,
too.
The longest year of my life and the fastest year of my life.
It's kind of weird how this year is.
January to March was like a decade long.
Yeah.
And then from like March to now, it was a blink of an eye.
It's
like I remember stuff we did in June, and I'm like, yeah, that was just like 2 months ago.
I do remember earlier in the year. Like we mentioned a few times where it just like zipped by. There were like months that were just like so fast. But then
I don't know if it's like
it slowed down a little bit.
Always really long though.
Yeah, it did feel like it's such
not just this year. I feel like January,
place.
The month of January is always very just like, oh my gosh, like it's only January 21st. I feel like it's been January for a month now.
Yeah, and it doesn't go anywhere. It's like, Jesus Christ, how many days we got in this thing, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I do feel like this year is such a weird one where we're only, 1 year into this, right? But then at the same time, this year flew by. Yeah, because we've still got 3 more years, right? And it's like crazy. And if we wanted to do a whole another podcast about like political things, like it's been a windstorm
I
of like
do.
just constant barrages, and it's like there's so much that has happened within this year alone, just in the
Mhm.
political sphere, within like governmental sphere, within like local politics, like federal politics. Like it's just like, god damn, dude, what
The
a
political spectrum has shifted quite a bit, but I remember that whole January to March, like they were talking about, like that whole first quarter of the year, it was like we were back to like the 2016 2020, where
yeah,
like every day we're waking up to some bullshit
yeah, dude.
of just like, oh my God, here we go again.
And
Like,
it is gonna be crazy coming in hot on the next episode when it's like fucking the world. Like I remember, because I still remember to this day, like when we came in hot that one year, and we were like, oh shit, the world almost in or whatever. And I think it was around the same time that like Trump was president the first time, and so we were like, oh yeah, and we ended up legitimately having like almost had World War III that year. There were like a bunch of protests, like fucking world shutdown. I think a little bit later.
COVID,
Yeah,
COVID.
dude. So I
I
don't know
mean,
if I want to bring any more of that juju to the party, but dude, I don't know, man.
dude, I mean, I was looking through, and it's weird because to piggyback off of your like the entire internet is AI generated.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
you go to like Google, just events of 2025, you it would be remiss to find like a nice concise list of things that have happened. So like I've tried to go through, and honestly, the most reliable list that has like actual bullet points so far has been Wikipedia.
Yeah, was it the one I pulled up?
It
Fucking,
definitely was
I
not the
I don't
one.
know what the hell my list was about, but it's like
Totally AI generated.
I think so.
I don't want to read like it has it broken down by like day, dude. Like apparently January 20th was like a real big day. I
What
don't know
happened on?
why.
Okay, let's do January 20th. Let's do highlights. What happened on January
That was
20th?
the inauguration day.
Okay, no more. I mean,
but
that's
but like all of that, like we go back. So like you had all of the LA wildfires that started in January. Like that was
I
big,
don't that
right?
dude didn't even remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was huge. That was like a giant part of the beginning of the year.
yeah.
It just like absolutely eviscerated all that stuff. Then you had more stuff with like, the Gaza and all that. And then you had TikTok got shut down officially. You remember that
Mm-hmm.
weekend where
Oh yeah, it
TikTok
was gone for like a
and
whole like day or two.
Marvel Snap and there's something else where like all those things like shut down over the weekend
Mm-hmm.
because this was before like Biden was still president. He's like, well, and then he like didn't do anything. He's like, well, I'm just gonna let Trump do it. And then Trump didn't do anything, and it was like, oh,
Yeah,
like none of it. It was all
they did
bullshit
the exact.
anyways.
Yeah, they did the actual like the presidential thing to do, which is nothing. So that was
Yeah,
cool.
absolutely. Um, let's see here. Ohio State beats Notre Dame in the college football national championship. I mean,
Cool.
I'm just,
Good
yeah.
job, guys. Go get them.
We won't go over the many school shootings that happened this year because there's a
Dude,
lot.
that's yeah. I'm about to say like because
There's a lot.
there's it's such a like a weird like space that we're in specifically here in America where it's like we just don't even there's so many school shootings, mass shootings now where it feels like you could have a list of all of them and still like have missed some of them. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah, to not jump the shark, but I feel like a lot of 2025 can be defined as like the rise of AI and the very quick rejection of AI because like everyone like everyone's just like I don't want this and no one's
we're
like
being force fed a
we're being
porridge.
forced
Yeah.
yeah and but like everyone is kind of not everyone but large majority of people are just like I don't want this and I'm not participating in this and
There's
like all
there's
these companies
still
have invested all this
they
money and
still
they're
got
like
the spoon full of it and they're like,
oh
"Hey, eat
shit.
up. I don't know why you stopped." So,
There was the helicopter crash that happened in Washington D.C.
yeah. Yeah.
And then there was like 3 or 4 plane crashes like in succession.
Which they
I
tried to blame.
remember.
It's funny. Like I just heard. I totally forgot about the helicopter crash, but like in a turn of events, somebody else was talking about it, and they were talking about like I remember it was back whenever the DEI thing was being talked about, and they tried to blame it like on the pilots being like DEI pilots, and turns out just a white guy, just another white
Yeah.
guy, just
Um,
crashing helicopters like they do.
Fucking Doge starts and
That
dies in the
is
same year.
insane. I was thinking, I was like, I was literally sitting there, I think a day or two ago, and I was like, whatever happened I know that Elon, they had a breakup, that very public breakup, and like
Yeah.
they didn't want to kiss in public anymore. And so,
And
like,
he
but
was just like
then,
I rigged the election, and he wouldn't have won it without me,
yeah, so all he
basically,
did
and
was
no
like
one did anything
siphoned a
about it.
bunch of data that they're now going to use for whatever the fuck they can use, probably, possibly, like nothing nefarious, I'm sure. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think they officially shut it down. like a few days ago or something like that. But it's insane, man.
Yeah,
That's
it died. It died pretty quick. It lasted like 6 months.
almost like it was a huge like scam or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there was the imposing 25% tariff on all goods between Canada and Mexico, and 10% goods on everything else. That was the beginning of the
And
tariff
those
trade war.
didn't raise prices at all on anything.
No, not
So
at all.
we're good. What
The
else?
67th annual Grammy Awards. No one cares about.
What happened to like? Well, where are we at?
I'm trying to look at. I mean, we're in February. This is February 4th.
Oh shit, dude! I don't feel like anything happened in February, right?
The Postal Service starts to refuse any inbound parcels from China.
Oh, okay, cool. When did the Pope got like sick or something like that and died?
Yeah, hold on. I'm only in February.
Oh shit! Yeah,
the
I think it was
Chiefs got obliterated in the Super Bowl by the Eagles.
Yeah, congrats, Mike. Shouts out. Look great in that shirt.
There was measles make a comeback. For
That's
the first time in 22
right, dude.
years.
Measles had its first comeback in 22 years. Unfortunately, you know, I think we were pretty close to eradicating it. You know, polio is another one. I feel like it's going to make a comeback in 2026, dude. It's going to be kind of crazy. Polio's going to make a comeback because
Google Calendar confirmed that it has removed Black History Month, Pride Month, and all other cultural events from its service, saying that the holidays were not sustainable for Google's new business model, which is rolling back an emphasis on diversity and quality. And
yeah,
inclusion.
dude, that's honestly wild. You know, like, hey, we're just not going to include everybody anymore. And it's like that was just kind of like that was a crazy time, man. That's still kind of going on, but nobody talks about it anymore. Is the fact that like
flash flooding impacts the parts of the United States.
Yeah, sick. I remember the floods. When did was that hurricane last year? The one that like wiped out Tennessee.
That was last year because they had those two hurricanes in succession. Because we went to Tampa and remember Tampa had just gotten hit.
Yeah, that's right, man. And they still have not fixed that road. It's down the one lane both ways.
You can drive both ways, but yeah. Four Nations in February was a big deal. 10 million people watched the Four Nations hockey in February. So
we had another stupid people got a tweet about it, you know, like idiots.
Yeah, but you know, once again, the NHL failed to build upon that and grow the game.
But they don't even need money. Why would they do that?
They do need money.
Yeah,
they do need money. What
else happened this year, man?
We're still in February, pal.
God, dude, such a long year, but also like super quick.
Yeah. Joann's files for bankruptcy. Joann's stores.
Yeah, the one I did. Yeah, but damn, that was in February.
That's February 25th. Jeez. I'm trying to skip all over like all the political stuff.
Which again, it's hard to do considering the year we've had.
Meta announces that they're no longer going to fact check anything and leave it to people.
Cool, neat, good job. I'm sure humans, just non-professionals, have always been the best at that.
The 97th Academy Awards happens in Los Angeles. Anora wins the most awards, including Best Picture. More wildfires spread across South Carolina and North Carolina.
I'm trying to think, just like I'm trying to think of like what happened.
There was not a good list that broke things down. March seemingly was kind of quiet. Let's see here. We're only on March 7th here, so I know this is amazing
content right now. Yeah, we're just going through the year. It feels like
X suffers multiple global outages. Massive cyber attack.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
let's get another one of those. Let's get some big cyber attacks in 2026. If we can order those.
There was that infamous meeting with the Ukraine and Trump, and they were yelling and screaming at each other.
I'm not going to lie to you. I never watched it. Like, I heard all about it, but I never check it out. I checked it. Never checked. Why does checked not feel like a right word for that? Like, what is the past tense of checked?
Checked.
Didn't check that out. That sounds better. Yeah.
The records related to the assassination of JFK were released, quote unquote.
Yeah. Released like the Epstein files were, and like not redacted at all. So.
Yeah. Let's see. March kind of not a whole lot went on. In March 23rd, DNA testing 23andMe filed for bankruptcy.
Hell yeah, that's right. They're leaving all that data out there. I'm sure nobody's going to buy that.
Yeah, I'm sure they sold it off to everybody. Let's see here. I'm trying to get to an important. Oh, the A's officially relocate to Western Sacramento, and they're going to relocate to Las Vegas. So there will be no more Oakland A's. Then on April 2nd, we get a Liberation Day, which includes a baseline 10% tariffs on all imports. That doesn't affect us at all.
Nope, 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 nope. We're good. We're good from that. Damn, dude. Yeah, like this list is
Uh,
all like.
okay, so April 4th, Alexander Ovechkin ties Wayne Gretzky for all-time goals, and 2 days later, on April 6th, he subsequently breaks the all-time goals record, once thought to be unbreakable, set by one Wayne Gretzky in New York.
And it's
And I talked about it because like I had originally planned to go to that game in like January just as a one-off to knock it off, and then like as it got closer and closer, it ended up being more important to me to go to a playoff game while Ovi was still there because that was a guarantee. We clinched the playoffs, so like
yeah.
a home game was a for sure thing. There was no guarantee that you spend $5,000-6,000 on a regular season game. In hindsight, yeah, would have been dope to have been there. There was no guarantee he was going to score. So, kind of crazy. People have already started like who's gonna break it? No one. The person who's gonna break it is not in the league. May not even be born yet. That's how hard that record is.
I mean, yeah, yeah. Did Ovechkin ever play with Wayne Gretzky, or was he like? So even like
he in a weird circumstance. Wayne
Yeah.
Gretzky was the head coach of the Arizona Coyotes.
okay,
Okay. Have you ever seen Ovi like the goal behind the back goal that he had? He gets knocked down. This is like his rookie year or the year after his rookie year. He gets knocked down. He has the stick and he knocks the puck. He's on the ground. He knocks it behind him and it goes in against the Arizona Coyotes.
okay.
And Gretzky's the head coach. Austin Matthews is like 7 years old and he's at the game.
So like they have all these like legends in the same
Well,
building. I mean, yeah, he's
let's
not.
let's pump the brakes on Austin Matthews being a legend.
Okay,
Let's chill
well,
on.
whenever he gets
He's
to,
a star of the league now. Yes.
is that the one they like? They're like always like in love with or whatever. Like
They're
he's
the
like,
one who they think that he's going to do it, but his bones are like glass.
Yeah.
People again, you got to understand how like Ovi was able to break the record because he missed like a total of like 30 games his whole entire career in 22 years,
That is the
and like half of them were last year when he broke his leg.
Yeah, I don't think that there's anybody in the league currently that's going to break it. Like I think it's going to have to be
No.
fresh, 16-year-old off the bus. He hopping on the
Yeah.
ice. He scores. So
The Pope died.
hell yeah,
in
dude.
April.
And we got a new one, our first American one.
The
That was like,
American
on it.
Pope that was in May. Let's see here, Sinners. We went to a movie.
Dude, that's
We
what I
went
was
to-
gonna say. We could shift gears and be like, I don't remember a whole lot of what I did this year, but like I know that I saw Sinners and I saw Predator Badlands. Both of them very good movies.
But went to the movie theaters. Dude, what else? I've like skipped in it. June was pretty special because I took my wife and my child to go see Parkway Drive. So I took
That's
my
right.
daughter to her first show, first metal show, first concert in general. That was awesome. I saw a playoff game and I saw them win. Saw the Caps win. That was in May. Summer was pretty occupied with softball.
Yeah, that's right.
Became softball parents this
So
summer.
yeah, you guys became softball parents. So we got like her first championship this year ever, right?
Multiple
Crushed
championships.
it. She went from, just starting out playing softball to like absolutely dominating. That's insane. You love to see it.
You have a meteor crash through a Georgian person's roof. I
We
can't
talked
verify
about that, man. We talked about that because it was like they
Yeah.
didn't even get to name it, but like, that was cool. That happened this year. Shit, I forgot what else I had on there, but
The Florida Panthers win their second Stanley Cup back to back.
second in a row.
Beating Edmonton.
Ozzy Osbourne had his last concert and then subsequently died a few days or weeks later.
Yep.
This year we lost
yeah,
R.I.P. Who else did we lose this year? I didn't even think about that. Who else?
There's a whole. I mean, you can Google a list of everybody that died.
Who died in 2025? Let me see here.
Let's see
Who
here.
died in?
We got a millennial saint. Apparently.
Oh, that's right. Our first millennial saint. He's the guy that he made like a website for Jesus or something like that. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But he's like, they were like, hey, he's
Jimmy
cool.
Kimmel was canceled. Disney Plus lost a ton of money, and they put him back on the air.
Like a week later. Yeah. Okay, so we got Jimmy Cliff, Don Bryant, Robert Flack, Sly Stone, D'Angelo, Brian Wilson, and Ozzy Osbourne are just the music legends that have all died this year. Val Kilmer, he died.
Yep.
David Lynch, who's that? Oh, he did the director of Twin Peaks and stuff. That's cool.
He talks like this.
Yeah, that one guy recently who just like got murdered by his son.
Oh, the Diddy stuff.
The Diddy stuff, like no, Diddy stuff happened in 2024. He was prosecuted in 2025.
Yes.
So everything that happened came out this year.
Right.
And he got off with like I think he just got like some minor.
I see how you did. I see what you did there with that.
Yeah, he did get off for sure. Trust me. But he.
Alligator Alcatraz started this year.
Hell yeah, that's cool. That's neat.
Fucking
We needed a new Alcatraz for sure. You know.
TSA dropped their requirement to make you take off your shoes.
Right, because they can scan you anyway. So it's like, why did they need you to take off your shoes to begin with? It's like they just wanted to see your toes. I think. You think you have to have some kind of like fetish to work at TSA?
No, I think you can't have a fetish. I think you have to be like very, I don't know.
So you're so straight laced. You're so straight laced that you don't like.
You have to grope people, dude.
I mean, yeah, dude, you got to outline the package and everything, dude. You got to outline the little cliff. What is it called? Like you know.
I mean, you got searched, right? Did they pat you down when you got searched?
I don't think they did. I don't think that they.
I know they pulled you to the side because they were like, "This dude looks sus as hell."
No, they pulled me to the side because I had a piece of metal. Like I had one of those like things that you get in a new wallet where it's like, you know, it's got like the seatbelt cutter and it's got like they did treat me as if I was like trying to hijack the plane, like I was going to attempt to, and they were like, "Hey, you can't bring that." But they were very nice afterwards. I was like, "No." So, "Hey, you can toss that in the trash. I don't need that." The guy in front of me, low key, he was getting arrested apparently because he had a butterfly knife and he was trying to board with a butterfly knife, which is like
and
apparently
then, like, his wife was pissed.
I don't know what kind of dynamic that was. If that was his wife, she was like not having it. She was like, "Great. Now I'm gonna be on the plane without you, and you're a criminal now." And like low key, they were about to take him off to prison or something because I didn't like I thought that it's one of the situations where you're just like, "Hey, here's the butterfly knife. You guys can throw it away if you want to. I'm gonna go get on the plane," because I feel like, you know, accidents. It's not like he brought like a Glock or something onto the plane. No, he was trying to. But
the bridge collapsed in Maryland, the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
Holy shit, dude! And they haven't even fixed that yet, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's like still gonna take them years to fix it or some shit. Like
oh no, it collapsed in 2024. What the hell?
I'm pretty sure that they still have the. I don't think that the guys have gotten to go home yet. The ones that accidentally ran into the bridge to begin with, I don't think they've been allowed to go home yet.
There's no way.
I think they're still there, dude. I honestly think that they're still there.
How is that even possible?
Anything's
Are you
possible.
sure about that?
Anything's possible in America, dude.
Okay, Kevin Garnett.
Let me Google. Let me see. Okay, are they called pilots? What are they called? Guys that crashed. What was the bridge? Was it the Francis Scott
Key Bridge?
Scott.
That was
Bridge.
this year, right? Is that last year?
Gone home yet? Sounds like I'm some kind of racist granddad or something like that. Like, look it up. They get out of our damn country yet? The crew members on the container ship of Dolly involved in the Francis Scott Key Bridge crash mostly went home months later, around June 2024, after investigations allowed their departure.
Okay.
Yeah, however, 6 construction workers who tragically died on the bridge were not the guys that crashed. Why is that mentioned? Like it was wording it like they were about to say they didn't get to go home. They're dead in the ground. They never get to see their families again. But all their bodies were recovered. Cool. Okay, so they did get to go home. Sorry, that was misinformation. But as I was telling you earlier, that wasn't on the record. I think in 2026, I want to plan to start saying things more boldly without any kind of fact checking whatsoever. Because I think it'd be cool to just start a bunch of like.
Isn't that what people do on the internet anyways? The thing that you hate the most about the internet?
Well, like is it misinformation?
Oh, we're losing. We lost the penny this year too.
Oh fuck, dude! Talk about a tragedy, a true death in 2025. The penny's gone. But is it misinformation if you just like say something with conviction about history?
Yes. It's misinformation if it's not true.
What if it's just like a wrong historical fact? A false historical fact. What is misinformation? Wrong. To me sounds like you're decepting people on purpose, right? Like you're actively spreading misinformation.
Well, that's because that word has been weaponized.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, maybe it's societal thing that's happened, but I think in 2026,
It's weird how
I'm
they
gonna
can
do
take these
my
words and they can weaponize them until people don't want to say them
dude.
anymore.
What if
Like the word woke.
in 2026 I start disinformation, but like for just completely stupid shit in the opposite direction, right? Like, because they're always talking about, like, I don't know, some xenophobic thing that they heard from their grandfather, right? And about like some kind of like the great replacement theory. That's a big one coming up, right? But if I go in the opposite direction, like the U.S. is bad or something, that's the thing, is that you can't come up with misinformation the opposite direction because it's all true, right? It's like that we have. Did you know that, like, we have historical records of like mowing down other civilizations just to make America, and it's like people are like, no way that happened. Big if true, and you're like, well, boy, do I have some hard news for you, buddy.
Do I tell you?
But I don't even know what you would go with in the opposite direction. But I think 2026, I'm just going to start saying things that might be flat out not true, but with such conviction that it feels true. So I'm going to work on that, I think.
You're just gonna be like everybody else.
No. I'm gonna put a fun YouTube spin on it.
They put that's fine too. There's nothing else that happened this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what game? If you had to give a game of the award for your games that you played this year? Yeah, what is your game of the year? Is it gonna be Shinobi? Because I feel like you really dig that game.
They're just so fucking good.
I can
Dispatch,
see it, yeah.
both of those.
That's a tough choice. If you came down to Dispatch, if you had to choose to only play one, go back in time and only be able to play one,
Shinobi, because Dispatch is more of an interactive TV show.
You got more action definitely out of Shinobi. Yeah,
you actually play Shinobi.
Yeah, you play Shinobi himself.
You play as Joe Shinobi, yes.
Yeah.
His Joe Musashi.
My game of the year for 2026.
Hunt Showdown.
I think bar none. It's won it. It's 6th year in a row, baby. Like, it's
Core Keeper.
Core Keeper's really good. We're having a lot of fun with. There's so much to discover in the
Mega
map.
Bonk.
Dude, Mega Bonk. Man, there's
How do I know more games that you play?
Because my brain doesn't work in the way that yours does. When you remember these things like a categorical list of like, oh, he's played this, and this. Mine is just like pure dopamine based. It's like if you show me if you hover the text in front of me, I'm like, I saw that. I played that before. Yeah, dude, fucking great. Because I could recall the emotions that I had playing it. But if you're just like off the top of your head, give me all the games you played this year.
Well, I'm a weirdo freak, and I put all the things in a notepad every year.
I need to start writing it down. I honestly, I think 2026, bold-faced lies, writing things down on lists. I'm going to start lists. I'm going to start scheduling. I got planners, dude. I got 2026, 2025.
This year.
All about planners, dude. I need to get back on.
It takes a couple seconds to look at your games. You've got Core Keeper.
Core Keeper's really good. Really good.
Mega Bonk.
Really good.
Repo.
Really good. Fun. Repo's one of those you definitely need to play with friends.
Stardew
Valley, really good, especially with family. Quinn's at the age where he can finally play with us, and it's insane. It's so much fun. We got to get back to it, but we haven't been on our farm. V Rising, another really good game. I just fell out because I went so hard, but then like other games popped up. So
Valheim,
always great, love it.
There you go. That's all your games this year.
That's all I played this year.
That's all you played on Steam.
Okay, that's fair. That's probably all the games that I play because I don't play a whole lot on the PlayStation. So
to be fair, Hunt Showdown takes up a lot of
time. How many hours do
so.
I have? Does it say like by year? Does it say this year how many hours I have?
If you go do your year in, actually, you can go do your year in review, your Steam replay.
But then it's gonna fuck with my shit, and then it's like,
yeah, probably.
I'm gonna fuck with my shit right now.
If you were to guess your total hours of Hunt Showdown, what is it?
I'm close. All time. I have to be close to 2,000 hours at this point. I think.
Would define close?
Like 1,800.
No, you're 1329.
Damn, dude, I thought I was way closer to 2,000. Shit, 1329 though, man.
And you still suck.
And I'm still so bad at the game, man. Today
Mine's
we were playing. I couldn't
hit 1250.
I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Mine are just higher because I literally just open the game and sit there in the menu for fucking hours because I'm like, I'll play eventually some point today, but let me go ahead and boot it up just to make sure that it's ready to go and we're ready to play.
Ghost of Yotei was pretty great too. Yeah. I thought this year was great for gaming. Honestly, TV took a huge dump this year because I don't think I watched much of anything. I watched Slow Horses. Season 5.
You should just watch a bunch of horses that were like running really slow in a field. I love that idea.
Yeah, it's an espionage show.
Ooh, I just realized I can finally watch Succession, dude. I got Apple TV today.
Why? Did you? Oh,
Mhm.
did you sign up for Apple One?
Yeah, I did, dude. It's a service that I had no idea about. We're not sponsored, so we're not plugging it. But go
I just
Google
want you. I
Google
want you
Apple One
guys
because it's
to
like
let's rehash this conversation because there are so many times in life, almost on the daily, where I will say something,
mhm.
and it's. I don't think it's that he as in you, like fight back as if like you don't know I'm right. I think you just fight back because you want to feel
I don't.
like
I
you
don't know
just
why.
want to
I don't know
feel.
why. It's one of those things where it's just honestly, it's like a knee jerk reaction, like a reflex. It's
Yeah.
like not even just with you. It's just like in general. It's just a
Yeah.
reflex. Like
So,
it's.
and I understand it too, but we're talking, you said something along the lines of like, you don't like Spotify because it doesn't allow you to use a background. And I'm like, why are you still using Spotify? You should use
I
Apple.
use
And you were
Spotify for
just,
years, dude. That's
yeah.
why.
And then you were like, I don't buy music. I'm like, you don't have to buy music. And you're like, well, since when? I'm
Well,
like,
like I was
since,
still operating on the idea that like it was like
yeah,
iTunes level of shit, where like you have to literally
that's
buy the album.
iTunes. That's
They're the
iTunes.
same thing in my mind.
No, they're not.
I know.
iTunes is where you purchase TV shows, movies, and music.
Yeah.
Apple Music is a different thing.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a
Yeah,
I think that that Apple has
that's
done
that's
themselves a
fair.
disservice because like I still operate on the fact that like iTunes. I see when you said Apple Music, my mind goes iTunes. Okay, so you use iTunes,
But I
and then
did very distinctly say Apple Music, not
yes,
iTunes.
yes, you did. You did say that, but my brain still was like
It's
Apple
fine.
Music must have
That's
just
fair.
they just rebranded iTunes to Apple Music, and that's what
And
you're
I was
talking
just
about.
like, A, it's like objectively sounds better. And
That jury's out there because I can't hear a difference.
that, I mean, that's fine. But they also are like anti AI at the moment. Or
Yes,
at least they have not disclosed it, where Spotify's like, well, of course we use AI because we're shitty and we're terrible.
dude, but they do
Um,
so.
but
Stop
anyways,
using
and
Spotify.
so
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how you have an iPhone and don't use the best service, like the whole bundle. You get 2 terabytes of cloud storage, you get Apple Arcade, you get Apple TV, and you get uh, Apple Music for $20 a month.
Yeah, sick.
Also, Succession is an HBO show, not an Apple show.
I thought it was an iTunes show or not iTunes. I thought it was an Apple show, Apple
It's
TV.
HBO.
Oh, then
You
I could
think
have
of Ted?
watched it.
You're thinking of Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso was on there. I know that like
It's
there was that
Apple.
one with Jason Momoa. He had that one where he couldn't see or something like
C
that. Or here, I don't remember which one it
C.
was. Yeah, whatever the fuck it was, but it's on there.
It's C. It's called C. There's Silo, which is kind of like Fallout. There's Severance.
Severance is the one I was thinking of,
Okay.
not Succession. Sorry, Succession.
Severance
I think
fucking
Succession
rules.
is stupid if I'm not mistaken, right?
Succession is about business. It's on HBO.
I don't want to see that.
And then Slow Horses is great too.
Yeah, but again, I wish it
Anyway,
was just Slow Horses. But no, I was talking about like the fact that what brought it up was because I was like using Spotify, and I think all music streaming apps are missing out on this very like great opportunity to just be able to like, hey, if you want to look at the album cover, that's cool. But then like, what if you could just put your songs on, but then cast also like a background, right? And I'm thinking like a fireplace, fucking concert. You can have the music blast in the background where it looks like they're singing the songs or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like it feels like you could do something much more with it than just like
like you want to take the
here's
old
the album cover.
Winamp or whatever it used to be, the MP3 player that we had on our desktops back in like 1998.
Yeah.
And like you just want to have that, but like
That would be an upgrade from just staring at the fucking album cover for 2 hours while I'm listening to this goddamn songs.
I mean, that's you. It doesn't bother me at all.
It doesn't bother me. You're not supposed to be watching it, but at the same time, it's like it's just cool to have like a fucking fireplace on the TV and you
I
got
didn't
your
watch
music.
a lot of
and-
movies this year. I watched like maybe 4. I couldn't even like we were talking in the Discord a couple months ago. Like I probably couldn't name 5 movies I watched this year.
Oh, dude, Weapons was really good.
I didn't watch it.
The new one, the 2018
Welcome
one.
to Dairy?
No,
Oh, that
no,
one.
the
Yeah,
2018
okay.
one, pretty good. Sinners is really good. Badlands,
Badlands.
Predator Badlands is really good. Did we watch Prey this year? No, that was like 2 years ago. Wasn't
No,
it?
we watched Killer of Killers though.
Killer is really good. Shit, what else? Yeah, dude, it's hard to like guess what we watch.
I have a goal for you.
Home Alone 1 and 2, really good.
I have a goal for you for
Okay.
2026.
Okay.
You are going to keep a journal.
Fuck yeah, dude. Give me this shit, dude. Hold me
And
accountable.
You are going to jot down for the whole year every game that you play, every movie you watch, every TV show you watch, every book that you read.
Okay. All right.
Starting
I feel like I
on
should start now and write that down.
starting on Thursday.
Thursday, dude. That's the thing too, is that I don't like
Yesterday,
starting
tomorrow.
on
I don't know when this comes out.
whenever we decide to release. That pencil doesn't work anymore. That's gone.
Probably tomorrow.
All right, next pencil. Okay, so where do I want to write this down? That's the question.
You could
I
also
just,
keep
turned to my notes and it's like not wiping after shitting, showering with clothes on. I feel like those are the things that we were talking about where it should be illegal, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's why that was there. So
but you could also just do this on a notepad on your phone.
That's
Because
so much harder to me. Start
carrying around a
journaling.
notepad and a pencil.
Yeah, dude.
I guess. I mean, the physical act of doing, I guess, is what you need, right?
It's
The
like,
dopamine.
yeah, it's the physical act of like doing it. Even like, cause that's the thing, man. It's like, yeah, this phone that I'm holding, super handy for like coming up with that shit. Like on the spot, like I need something to write down. It's great, but then there's some kind of disconnect in my brain where it's like that doesn't feel the right way.
I would say that 95% of Polar Destroyer has been written as a note in my phone.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
that's the thing. Is it doesn't feel real, right? Like it is real,
Right.
obviously. Like you wrote it, like you did 1 and 2 that way, and it's like, you know, you
Yeah,
put
but I
it.
take that and I put it in a word. I'm saying like I jot down the ideas because my phone's always with me. So like when an idea hits me, boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
Rather than go to search for a fucking pencil or whatever.
And it's, hey, that's super cool. It's awesome. But it's like, for some reason, it doesn't feel like you can do that and then go to making the comics, even though I know that you have done that. And
I literally did
yeah,
that.
you literally did that. But it's like, for some reason in my brain, it's like,
I mean,
if you don't write
that's-
it down on pencil and paper or in a Word document, it's like not even a real thing. You're just like,
Yeah,
you're just
but that's
daydreaming.
also, again, I said that the preliminary stuff was done. I also had to put it in a Word document and then format it and do everything else. And there was more to it, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
I mean, I know. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like I wrote it all down and then had to retype it and stuff like that. And all that stuff.
2026,
I mean,
we're gonna get started on our book together.
I also should say, you know, I did release issue 2 of Polar Story this year, so you know,
In 2026, we're gonna release.
soft round of applause for me.
Can you hear that? It's me.
Yeah.
It's me smacking my
Balls.
dick right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was hoping that one of us, namely you, would go back and listen to last year's episode to see what, like, our resolutions were, because I don't really do resolutions.
I'll
but,
do
like,
that. 2026.
We don't have, but we don't have any. I'm not making
2027 is New
any.
Year's.
I think we did of like top 5 things we want. We did on episode
Because we had
was-
we were doing the top 5s back then. Yeah. Like top 5 things that we wanted to do.
that
in
was the whole thing, right?
2026.
Yeah.
We
top-
had.
yeah.
I need to go back and listen to all the different bits that we fucking had because we had some good ones. So we need to bring them all back around.
Was episode 300 this year?
It has
it
to be,
was.
right? Because
Yeah,
what
yeah,
episode
yeah.
are we on now?
Yeah, dude, that feels like a lifetime ago.
30.
dude.
That was like 30 something episodes ago. Yeah. So
Which is how many months ago? Let's do math, buddy.
I know that it's not a year.
It's in May. It was in May, wasn't it?
Probably it's the 30. So it's 30 something weeks. You got to think, divide that by 4, get a rough
Oh, God.
estimate. It's like
Here we go.
at least 9 months because you got 36. You had 2 more tacked out on there. So like 9.5 months ago. Yeah. It's
So
pretty-
May.
Yeah.
So
Dude.
April, May. somewhere
It's
in
going to be May. Yeah. Somewhere in there.
there. What else? I know we're just like, I hate because we don't make a list like of like everything that we do throughout the year. We just like forget all of these things, and like again, the internet is useless because like it does.
It really does suck when it comes
Like,
like
it
because this
doesn't-
is the one time a year. Like you feel like if the internet's going to come up with a list.
Oh,
of
John
one-
Cena retired. Yeah, I guess that was the thing that happened this month.
fucking cares? Like this is like the one time a year in which people need a list of categorical things that have happened because they want to understand like what happened, right? I feel like somebody out there would have gotten like the most popular man in the world at year end, right? Where you've got all the events. You can filter it by like political, you can filter it by like deaths or something. I don't know, something grim or whatever, like violence or some shit, you know, like filter by happy, entertainment.
Discoveries.
And it's like somebody do that? Come on, guys.
Well, if you type in notable events of 2025, the first thing that pops up, obviously, AI. And then there's like the 10 most significant world events. And then there's Britannica's year in review. And then there's like on this day. And then it's just like.
Everybody
then
does
there's-
it, yeah.
And then there's Reddit. But then there's thousands of videos of just like everybody recapping stuff. And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Unfortunately, we're playing into that right now, but we're fun because we don't care. So
Yeah.
Do you want to do the whole thing? Like, what do you want to do in 2027? What is it, 6? Sorry, I'm in fiscal year 2026 right now.
It would be 2026. I mean, obviously, I want to put out Polar Destroyer issue 3.
Let's go big. How about Polar Destroyer issues 2, 3, and 4?
How about that's not physically possible?
You do it, dude.
I can't.
Okay, because I've got my whole goal list for 2026. Okay.
How about I put out 2 comic books next year?
Fucking do it, man. Shoot for the moon. And
it doesn't necessarily have to be issue 4.
Let's say 3. 3 comics next year.
let's do it 2 because that's obtainable.
2.5. All right, you do it 2.5, like 2.5. 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. I'm gonna work on my accents in 2026. I'm gonna get really good at those. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do all of them. I'm gonna even do the ones that are like kind of like, ugh, I don't know if you should be doing that. I'm gonna do those as well, but I'm gonna do those behind closed doors so I don't get flagged, of course. But I'm gonna come out 2026. In our year in review in 2026. I'm gonna do all my accents, even the racy ones. So, bold-faced lies, accents, list. What else do I got? Is there something else I already talked about? I fucking remember.
Any trips, any fitness goals, any sort of thing?
Man, that's the thing is I did make a goal list for 2026, and I have like 3 different categories. I do have like fitness goals. I wanna try to get my body fat percentage to 5 and 6%, just because not for any not to he's trying to get abs or I don't care about the abs. I just want to see if I can do it. Right, that's in the hard category. I want to run a 5K at some point this year. Join a softball team.
Okay.
I want my bench press what is it? Not max, what like normal reps. I want that to be 200 every single time. I'm just like cranking it out. Like 200 is easy for me. That'd be super sick. I want to consistently run 9 miles.
What do you mean by that? Like without stopping?
Yeah, it's just that's not just 9 miles is like my average run day. Like that's like I go because we're currently it's like 6 miles. Like I can run 6 miles without stopping, just 8.5 minute pace or whatever.
I want you to know that's absolutely insane.
I take it for granted. That's for sure. But it feels like I'm not doing enough. You know what I mean? Like I need to do more.
It's because you've conditioned yourself to do that.
Yeah, and now I'm conditioned to the point where I'm being a little bitch. I need 9 miles out of you now.
Now you're bored. You're bored.
That might be it. I might be bored of running 6 miles. I want to run more, but I don't have enough time in the day to do it, dude. And it's like
how long does it take?
It takes me at least on a good day, anywhere from 54 to 56 minutes to do 6 miles, right? And that's like if I'm just like dicking around running a normal pace, right?
What the fuck do you do for an hour while you're running?
Listen to audiobooks and listen to podcasts and listen to music.
Okay.
But I do a lot of my thinking.
What music
do
you listen to?
Emo music. Yeah, I go emo music because it makes me sweat. I don't know, dude. It just does, and it's fun.
Because you're secretly an angsty teenager.
I am at heart an angsty teenager for sure, dude. I'm living out my angsty teenager years all the time. I do want to run a half marathon at some point this year. That'd be super sick.
5K first, work your way up to a half marathon.
I think start out at the half marathon.
But then a 5K but then you're gonna be bored with 5K.
Then I can win the 5K.
It's not about winning.
It is absolutely about winning. I want to win the 5K because everybody's I ran a 5K. I want to win the fucking 5K. All right, but I don't know what my competition looks like because I haven't ran the 5K yet. So I think I should run the 5K first to see what I'm dealing with, right?
You could also do a 5K and then like a couple months later, then do another 5K because then you know what you're up against. You know what you can train for. Like you're not going in completely blind.
I feel like if I go as hard as I can do it for 3 miles, and I feel like I could probably get close to winning, right?
Yeah, I think you could do a 5K in less than 30 minutes, dude.
Man, I gotta fucking try it, dude. I definitely.
It's 3.1 miles, right?
5K is 3.6 miles.
Okay, and it takes you an hour to run 6.
If I could run it at 8-minute pace, I could do it in about 27 minutes or 26 minutes, 25. I don't know. My math's not good. Yeah,
you could do it,
but I don't know if that's am I gonna win it? But I need to. Yeah, you're right. It's not about winning. First one. The first one's not about winning. It's about judging the competition. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. But then I want to learn American history and learn world history in 2026. I don't know,
all of it,
as much as I can. I don't know what my goal is there. I don't know, I don't know what I'm aiming for. I don't have any kind of barometer. I just want to learn it. Okay, I just want to be more aware.
Yeah, okay.
And then I think I want to write a comic or a graphic novel or a fan fiction or a short story.
You
I did
okay?
give myself a broad range of like things I could do in that
You
category because like
so you want to write something and publish it?
probably gonna be self-published if that's wait
That's what
that's
mine is.
but is it wait I thought you're okay yeah it's fair it is isn't it?
Mine's self-published.
Yeah probably I'm gonna see if I can get something out there just for shits and giggles see what I can do.
Okay.
Um, that's all I got for 2026. I got a jam-packed
Dude,
year, personal
it
goals.
sounds like you have like an actual like plan. I don't have one. I have none.
It's okay, man.
I mean I have a couple things, but I didn't think that too hard on it.
I do want to bring more stuff to the Patreon in 2026. That's another thing. I do got fucking hair again, dude. Swear to God, it's that same hair that we thought was smoke in the one episode. Scared the shit out of me.
That was so cool.
I do want to bring more stuff to Patreon in 2026. Pod stuff. I don't know, like what new stuff we could do for the pod, man. Like I really do feel like this would just we've hit our peak at some point in the past, and we're just kind of like here for the fun, at this point.
Coasting.
We're just coasting, having a good time. If you don't like
Surviving.
it,
Surviving.
just survive it. 2026 should be the year of surviving, I think. Into 2027, which will be like fight for your life, and then 2028 will be like a little bit longer. Yeah, you're right to party, but a little bit longer. 2029, we'll see. We'll see where we're at in 2029. It could be it's a whole different landscape.
Dude, 4 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years, 3 years,
Three,
four? I don't know.
3 years from three.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, it is weird. It is weird to like judge it right now because it's like about to be 2026. By the time you're listening to this, it probably is 2026. So it is 3 years from now, technically speaking, when you're hearing this. So
And a lot. I mean, a lot changes in 3 years because think about 3 years ago.
I want to. Oh, and people out there listening right
2022.
now.
2022 was 3 years ago.
That's so crazy, man.
2029 was like
5
what,
years ago,
8
we were
years?
like struggling to survive, literally, like in the grips of
Yeah.
COVID, which is hey, shouts out coming
6
back.
years
baby.
ago was 2019. The before times was 6 years ago.
Why does it feel
I
so
feel
different,
like
man?
I remember 2020 distinctively, like that whole time period, like that, like from like March to June, like everything became like slow, like slow, dude. Like we're like the
Nice, kind of nice.
it was wild, and then like I remember Christmas 2020, big snow. We had a huge snow here,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it's 2025. Like what the fuck happened between 2021 and 2025?
We're like Jesus, and then like those are just lost years, dude. Like those are just lost years.
Like I know that things
who knows,
happened,
you know?
but like what happened? You know what I mean? Like I just feel like the barrage of information and stuff that has happened in the last 5 years has just aged us like exponentially. Like it's crazy.
I think people listening to this episode right now, like we're recording. Okay, so break the fourth wall a little bit to break kayfabe. We're recording in 2025. By the time that you hear this, I have no idea what the world's gonna look like. So if it's crazy, I want you to like be like, "Whoa, dude, that's insane!" Like how innocent these guys sounded. Like, it feels like I don't know. I just got this feeling that like 2026, something big's gonna happen immediately into the year, and it's gonna be like crazy, and we're all gonna talking about it. And then who knows? Maybe we'll survive it. I don't know. But is the world gonna end? I don't think so. I think we got a shit ton of time before the world ends. But
Before the Happy New Year's and the good have yous and whatever, I did receive an email.
okay,
All right, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. You don't sound ready.
I'm scared. Historically speaking, anytime we receive an email, it's always something kind of like really weird.
Okay.
Okay.
This is from Dr. Tom.
I don't.
Are you okay?
I don't. Dr. Tom sounds suspicious. I don't know, man. I'm scared. Like it's like I just feel like you're gonna open the email and it's gonna be his ball sack, and he's be like, "Hey, I'm a doctor. Don't worry. This is okay to look at, dude."
No.
Does this look so weird to you? It's just like it's a picture of his ball sack. You're the doctor. Why are you emailing me? I don't know.
I just needed a second opinion.
I'm not a doctor. Why are you emailing me? It's a whole thing.
Anyways, this is from Dr. Tom.
Okay.
I just wanted to tell you all that I love your show and everything that you guys do.
Aw. You didn't tell me it was a sweet email. Thank you.
Hold on. It's been a wild and rough year for us all.
Mm-hmm. It sure has.
I don't want to take too much of your time, and I promise this is not AI. I hope that you do take the time to read this before the beginning of the year. Have you ever wanted to go back in time?
Oh,
Do
my,
you?
my entire life. Yeah, that's exactly. Like honestly, like not too far though, because I don't want to fuck with things. But like, if I could just go revisit, is there a way like that would be sick,
Yeah.
super sick? Honestly.
Do you guys remember how cool the '90s were? I
Yeah.
mean, they were pretty cool.
Objectively.
I know that the conspiracy theory is always about COVID and the Matrix, or that we all live in a simulation. But let me ask you, what if the world really ended with Y2K?
Okay.
What would happen if you could travel back in time before Y2K?
That'd be kind of. There's so much stuff that I don't remember from my childhood. I feel like it would be really sick to be able to go back and see what it was like from my perspective, like what it would be like in before Y2K.
And well, it says, well, I have good news for you both. Click this link below.
Okay. This is not AI, right? This is not AI.
But it says, I know. Jacob is going to think that it's malware, and it leads to a porn site that's going to hack all your information.
If you open it incognito, it can't get you, right? Like it's.
And to be honest with you, it might just be. But you must trust Dr. Tom. Click this link, and let's all go back to the '90s together. Let's reset the algorithm, and let's start anew.